say you want it feature pen. You write books, film, song, not even this so it end. The way you work, them I feel respect it, my friend. Nah, I beg nobody nothing. Actually, the thing, I guess, well, sooner or later I want to change that. It's the music videos. I don't see the point in them. Do you watch music videos? Because I don't. A great many of them go fly past me. It's not like when I was younger and, you know what I mean, before the internet was all available everywhere. And thank you, music videos are dead. Right, that's the only, not like I used to. See what I'm saying? So I sort of spotted that quite early. That, and they all seem to have to look a certain way. They have to have a certain, like almost like a cliche aesthetic. Same shit. You could close your eyes now and picture any amount of music videos. Same thing. Overhead shot of a building. A whip pulls up outside. Probably a Lambo or something where the doors go up. Someone steps out. First thing you see is the foot. Then they come out. They're dripped out in ice. Then it's just gal them dancing on the car for no reason. Rent a hose, money flying everywhere. Rented supercars, mansion girls, batty. Thank you. You understand? And this is when people will tell you that your music video was, that video was tough. You know, it's hard. The music video was generic and samey. Same shit. So when I saw that, I was like, you come through and try to do like a artsy, you're flying your drone and they ain't responding to that, bro. And when I did that video, I was like, you know, I actually put a lot into this, and the quality of the video is dope. Yeah, nah, not doing that no more. So I don't even focus on music videos after that. After that, it's just been all lyric videos and visualizers. Those I don't mind, because you can be creative with those without them like taking over your life. Especially if you have your lyrics already written, you just sort of drop them in according to the time. Boom, get that shit out there, and it will look good. That, and most people want to know what you're saying if they can't easily pick it anyway. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff, fine. But actually, concept music videos with all of that, nah. And everything in those videos are rented. 100%. It's all false image and false lifestyle and opulence and just a waste of friggin' money. Like, yeah, I don't see myself doing them. I really don't. Like, that's for me and myself. I just looked at him and was like, nah, this ain't for me. This ain't for me. I'd rather do a dumbass video where it's like just natural and just in a space where you would do what you would normally do, and you know what I mean, and you light it and you have people come through and that, but not that stuff. Not them things that they do. Nah, I'm not with it. So yeah. So which means I have to go I have to go 10 toes down on the I know you like that. 10 toes down on the flows and the bars and the melodies, you know what I mean? I gotta make sure that's what slaps. And that's what carries. And then maybe I gotta bribe someone on the radio. No, I'm playing. It's not a good idea. But yeah, even the radio people on radio is sort of dying as well. It's not dead, but it's dying. And those people are, yeah, they just run with on the wing like no. We like to forget that Shamak ever existed. Although, anyway, but yeah, radio is deceased. Still, it's one of those it's still one of those methods where it adds the sort of it's instant social proof, right? When you play your song if your song plays on a radio, especially a reputable station, it says you're further along. All about Spotify for me. But Spotify are crooks though, low key. Like their rate of royalty is, this is what you make per stream. What is that? That's not even 1 penny. It's not a tenth of a penny. You make 4/100ths of a penny per stream. Like, that's ridiculous. So the way you make money in music now is really merch, special fans, touring. Yeah. Show money, exactly. You understand? Those are the ways you make money, but you have to build yourself to the point of getting those things. Unless you have like a manager who's super connected, and they'll bring you in, or you go do it yourself. You go do that independently as well. You go get your own venues, book your own, which we'll see. But yeah, music is definitely or you're an industry plant. Music is a tough nut to crack. You know what I mean? But there are also many ways to make money. Many ways. You know what I mean? Might have to go 10 toes down in Dubai, bro. Do a one-off performance and pay for your entire life for a year of that one performance. or go with loophole and everything. True, it's true. I'm looking. Look, I want some of the low key. What would you call them? The lanes that not everyone is rushing to. So to get music into video games and movies and commercials. Listen, I will sing a commercial jingle all day long. Like them things are what I'm trying to use sight beyond sight. Trying to approach it in a way where, you know what I mean, you're not just running like a moth to the flame. Everyone goes towards, you know what I mean, the big, it's like, say there was a giant honeypot and we're all bears. All of the bears are attacking the giant honeypot to the point where it becomes a battle royale and they start attacking each other. Meanwhile, there's like a, you know what I mean, like a small jar that's enough to take care of you, satiate you for a while. And no one wants that one. I will take those smaller jars until I don't need to run the rat race for the big jar. The big jar comes to me. So yeah, I'm trying to do that. Which is hard to do under-resourced. Hard. Because nobody will do nothing for you for free. Or the kindness of their heart. Or, yeah, I know someone, nah. Rappers all ran to the auto-tune and women's pants. Oh yeah, I remember the skirt time. Heavy auto-tune. And women's pants. You remember when everyone was wearing a skirt? These men were wearing skirts. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, but then their whole thing was, they were looking at someone like Prince who would wear high heels. I'm like, you've missed the point. Like, you completely missed the point. Like, you've been used, you've been duped and manipulated into this. The man was doing what he wanted to do. It's not the same thing. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that was an interesting time in music. But now it's Cuban links and bust down what is it, Cartiers and Rollies, and people are tiring. If all you're gonna be is one of a number of these same people, then I don't you don't love it as much as you claim to love it. If let's say a life is only once, let's say a career is a shortened period of that same life, why do you want to do it parading as someone else or following someone else's archetype and blueprint? Just be your fucking self. I don't understand all of that, but yeah, I just gotta dig deep and find a song, an undeniable song, something that says something about me or the way I think or the way I see. Like, I gotta project that outwards, and then, I mean, when I have that song, I'm sure, the next part of it will be getting it where it needs to be, which is actually it's the more expensive part, but I feel like it's the easier part because there's almost science that backs it. I mean, you put something in front of someone, how many times is it? I think if you play someone a song 8 times, they'll love it regardless. Or if they don't love it, they'll accept it after 8 times. So that's, even when I heard that, I thought that was crazy. 8 times. is how you get someone to connect with a song. So yeah. And that's if it's a shit song. If it's a great song, you don't need 8 plays. But yeah. I'm trying to do it without controversy and without being stereotypical and is that all you accept in the club after a good drink? Do you know what? You need 8 plays if someone is trying to convince themselves that they like it. Yeah, 100%. No, bro, come on. No, but that's what it is. Remember, a lot of this is copycat music, number 1. Number 2, it's music without soul. So it's like quick cook music, or it's music that's jumping on a trend or a wave. Of course you gotta convince people to like it because it's not original. Mr. Mime Tunes. It's about the vibes. Trust me. Maybe I need to take a leaf out of Cartel's book. My man is he releases a song like every 3 days or some shit. Like they don't even get to a week. By the time Fridays come, there's been like 2 Cartel tunes come out that's it. I'm like, my gosh. Yeah, you never know still. At the moment I'm someone who I take my time. The recording is the quickest part of my process, actually. No, I'm lying. Writing a song is the quickest part of my process. I can write a song like that. Recording it is the second quickest. And then everything else, that's about vibes. Mixing it, and then I normally go to all 5-6 mixes before I'm completely happy with it. And then I'll do maybe 2, 3, 4 masters if necessary. I'll compare 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and then do you know what the wickedest thing is? Is when you do all of this stuff and then you end up liking your original first mix the most. But yeah, I try and keep the file hygiene. You know what I mean? Try and keep your version 1, your version 2, like keep them separate so it's not all one muddled mutant by the time it comes to the end. And then yeah, say if I take a week to do a song, maybe an hour is what it takes to after you write it, but to arrange it. And so you could write out a verse, chorus, whatever, intro, outro, but then you think, this works better here, that works. To sort of organize that, let's say that takes an hour. Recording it, again, it's not that it takes long, it's just recording it properly. And I can be I'm recording it from home, so I'm like, the worst thing would be for people to be like, yeah, I can tell this was recorded at home. Instead of, oh, rah, you recorded that from home? Yeah, that's what we like to hear, where they're like, yo, this quality here is, you know what I mean? And then the mix. People that don't, I've always found as well, people that don't know music always run the whole, yeah, the mix could be better, but that's like the generic. It's like when they give writing feedback, there's always this generic bullshit that they always say. It doesn't really mean anything, but it's something that no one can ever really argue against, which is probably like something like, oh, but the stakes could be higher, or yeah, there could just be a touch more conflict. No one's ever gonna go, yeah, I have all the conflict that I can fit into this piece. Like, come on. You always need conflict, and you always want more of it if you can get it in there. Some mixes are ghastly though, but I'm talking about like a song that's competent. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nothing sticks out. It's nicely done, but it's just that if someone told you that Wyclef or Timbaland or Diddy mixed it, they would shut the fuck up. But because they know it's you, they want to pick. It's like a death shout. I'm so pleased to say that my mixes never sound like that. I got they're pretty good, these speakers. They give you like a flat reference. Obviously I don't live in like a this is not a perfectly square room, for instance. So some amount of sound does bounce off, but pretty much I think the results I've gotten out of these speakers and stuff are, and it's definitely a lot better than when I was using just headphones. There was a time when I was mixing on headphones, which I don't ever recommend. Got me through it, but yeah, once you get speakers, you almost never want to go back. Headphones are for when it's inconvenient to use speakers. Other than that, always speakers. Always, always, always speakers. But yeah. So yeah, just gotta find find a moment of stillness where I can literally just sort of close my eyes and visualize this whole thing and then just go out and execute it.